Greetings and welcome to HillCrest Thanksgiving specials. We thought this year we would actually, instead of just putting out an email, the Thanksgiving special that we'll be sharing at our table with one another, that we would do a quick little video so you can see and hear about the wines, maybe a little more detail in that. But this began many years ago where people would come and say, what do you have with Thanksgiving? What do you have with Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving is actually the hardest meal to have wines with. And the reason for that, and I've talked about this before, is you have so many different textures and flavors. You have everything from like mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce that are simple to stuffing cooked in the bird that's very complex and rich in that. And so there are certain wines you can kind of that hit everything, or you can have kind of a mix of wines. And I think one of the great things about Thanksgiving is it's a time to open a bottle and taste a lot of different things. You know, pour it for 6 or 8 people, everybody gets a nice little taste, and then try something else. And oftentimes people are very surprised by what they like. But anyway, we have our 4-pack that we have, Bolle Moscato di Asti from 2021, that it's only 5% alcohol. So this is the kind of wine, like people that don't like wine at all, they like fruit, which is most of the world out there, it's something beautiful, supple, rich, has a little bit of effervescence, so it's super fresh and bright in that. But it's what I call missionary wine. When I get somebody who says, oh, I've had many wines, I don't really like wine or whatever, I pour them that, and about 9/10 of the time, they're wine drinkers. Next, our daughter Hannah, when she graduated from her winemaking school in Italy, went and worked in the Mosel Valley for our dear friend Marcus, who's one of the great sparkling winemakers of Germany, what the Germans call Sekt, and we've talked about that as well before. This is the 2019. This literally just arrived here. So this is Riesling off of steep vineyards, like what you taste with like the foeder and that, made into champagne using the very best technique. So that's something I think most people like. The overwhelming majority of people like bubbles, and you can have it on the front end, you can have it with dinner. It's nice both ways. Next we'll move into Moulin A Vent, which is kind of the biggest, chunkiest, chewiest commune within Beaujolais. And we love Beaujolais, and I think if I had to pick one wine to go at the Thanksgiving dinner table, it would be Beaujolais. It's got fruit, it's got richness, it's got complexity. It's the kind of thing that can bounce around all those different flavors and textures. And then for that one person out there, and I sometimes fall into this category, that you just want to drink red wine, and I don't really care what else I'm having with it. We've got the Heydon Road Malbec 2017, that's a spectacular bottle of wine. Very rich, very complex. Whether you're sitting on the couch talking to Uncle Bob, or you're at the table, kind of a little bit of gravy and some stuffing in that, it's beautiful all the way around. So with that, we discount this 4-pack 25%. So I think it's usually about $150, and it goes to $115. We have a limited supply of these, so it's something, it's become very, very popular, and it's something you can grab and just kind of bring and have something for everybody and not have to put a lot of effort into it. So with that, we'd like to say thank you once again for your support, and we're very thankful for your support of our family's dream in producing wines here in the mighty Umpqua Valley. So cheers, and to the genie in the bottle.